I'm
Mhm.
wondering what kind of vetting process do you have for the people who are going to be in the directory so that they are actually representing the traditional family values that the Catholic Church teaches?
That's a great question. So first, I just will say, like, shout out to everybody doing anything for traditional family values. There are many amazing people in our country who are, Protestant Christians who are doing great things, advancing the pro-life movement, that type of thing. So all of that is good and in the right direction. Absolutely. And we love to see all of that. In terms of our directory, really what it goes back to is, what does it mean to be a Catholic, right? The church doesn't tell us what a Catholic owned business is, but the church does tell us what a Catholic is. So we started there. We developed our criteria called our founding pillars, and all of our businesses put this into writing that they agree to this. Up until very recently, I had a conversation with every single one of them. That's not a scalable option. So they do put it into writing. And we do ask, if you ever see anything, please report to us, because it's really important to us to maintain that trust. Thankfully, for the most part, the right people are coming, so we haven't had to deal with too much of that. And the first one is, what does it mean to be Catholic? So number one is faithful to the magisterium and in full communion. So, and of course that means as defined by the Catholic Church. So that's a big one. And then from there we said, okay, um, regularly practicing and in good standing, we want to require that. So we understand the church to say that that means you go to mass every Sunday and the holy days of obligation, and you receive regular confession. So, of course, regular confession could be once a month for some. It could be once a week for others. We don't get into the weeds on that, but that they're actually practicing their faith. So those are the first two. From there, we said, okay, I think we should, just because we are promoting these people, maybe we can just do a little bit higher of a standard. And that is the third, and that is that they do some type of daily devotion. Most of them pray the rosary or are daily communicants. But the important thing is that they're doing something every day. So, and this is very much in line with church teaching. It's not required that you do that every day to be considered Catholic, but the church obviously encourages that. All the saints did it. So we said, okay, this is a good one to include. So they're doing something every day for their faith. And then the fourth one is the only logical conclusion of the first three as we see it, and that is that they operate the company according to the principles of the Catholic faith. So our logic is, if you're doing 1 through 3 and you're a business owner, you're gonna do number 4. So those are the 4 founding pillars. Again, everyone signs, puts in writing that they agree to those, and that really is our process at